Hi! Today I want to talk to you about an issue that's coming up lately in the news and things that would help solve that. I believe that police officers should all have cameras on them, on their bodies that record the entire time they're on their shift. This would greatly help the police officers themselves, plus it would also help the civilians to prove what happens when they stop someone or when they arrest someone. You have documented footage. The big issue with this kind of thing is when you have something like that, them trying to turn it off or block the camera or something like that. So I've got ways around that also. What you're going to do is you're going to have a camera on every police officer. When they sign in for the day, the camera goes on. When they sign at the end of the day, it can go off. During the day, that camera cannot be blocked or turned off. You're going to have the camera recording locally where the officer is. It's also going to stream to a remote location, preferably not at the police station. And there's going to be independent people that do not work for the police station that monitor all the video feeds from the officers live. It's also going to be recorded on a server that's going to be backed up on a secondary server constantly. This is going to protect everyone. The people watching the video live are not going to be associated with the police. They're never going to meet the police officers. That way they can't have friends or anything that they want to cover for. It's going to be at a remote location. The servers will be at a separate location. That way, no one can affect the servers. No one that's involved with the police station or with the independent people that are watching it are going to have administrative access to the servers. Now that guarantees that the saved footage cannot be altered. Can't be stopped by the officers, because the people watching live, if that thing is stopped, get in contact with the people in charge and find out what's going on. If the officer is deliberately blocking it, then the officer is suspended. If it happens more than once, they are fired. And that needs to be strictly enforced. It needs to be recorded when it happens and what happened exactly to keep that from happening during a stop. But this protects the individual civilians because it's not a he said, she said situation. You can see exactly what happens. It also protects the police officers. Because I believe most of the time, police officers are honest, hardworking people that are doing their jobs. There are going to be a few people that are bad apples. That happens on anything, at any job, with any person, because people are people. You can also have police officers that make a mistake. It happens. Everybody makes mistakes. Just whenever you're dealing with something that's serious, it can affect someone's life. So we need documentation so we know exactly what happens. I think this would make a great difference in today with people getting shot, when then people blaming the officers blaming the people. We're going to know exactly what happened. This will make a great difference in everyone's lives. There's going to be no more arguing whether the officer did right or not, because anybody will be able to see it. Once the case has been investigated, I think that the footage should be public accessible. That way you can't say this happened in light of people. Now it's accessible to everybody. Everybody will know. Now I understand there had to be a little bit of time involved so they can finish the case before it's released. But if there's a shooting and there's an argument over what happened, everybody should be able to see it. There shouldn't be any hiding of it, any discretion, because then people can't say you altered the footage or you're lying. Everyone knows. This is my opinions on this. If you think it's wrong, please let me know down below in the comments section, and like and subscribe. Thank you very much for your time.